This simple route combo is borderline unstoppable. The play is H wheel and the formation gun spread, and this comes from our commander's offense game plan on playbookprofessor.gg. Now before the snap, the adjustments are to put our wide side slot receiver on a drag, put our short side slot receiver on a drag, and put our short side outside receiver on a streak. Now after the snap, the first read is going to be the running back in the flat, and if your opponent is not leaving the flat open, then just hit him with a pass lead up, and you can get an easy 5, 6, or 7 yards on the outside. Now, the second and third reads are going to be on our two slot receivers on the drags crossing over the middle of the field. And if you guys have been around before, you know that I love double drags against both man and zone coverage. You can just hit them underneath the linebackers, and that's against zone coverage right there. And if your opponent is in man coverage, drags are some of the best man beating routes in the game, especially double drags. So we put the defense here in cover 1 and put our double drags on the field once again. It's basically guaranteed that at least one person, if not both, are going to get wide open. And even if your opponent runs a cover 0 blitz at you, like we put the defense here in an overload blitz, having two drags on the field allows you to get the ball out so fast that before that pressure even gets in there, you can find somebody to hit on a drag and then maybe take it for a ton of yards after the catch as well. And so I absolutely love the double drags against both man and zone coverage. Now the fourth read is going to be our wide side outside receiver on the shallow post. And so if your opponent starts like shading down their zone coverage because you're throwing to the flat, you're throwing to the drags, well, this shallow post is going to get over top of those linebackers in the hooks. You just have to pass that ball down. You can hit them in that soft spot over top of the linebackers in the hooks, but underneath the safeties and cornerbacks in the deep blues. And then if it is man coverage, this is a really great man beating route as well. So we can once again put our routes on the field. Now, it does take a little bit more time to develop, but if we have the time to throw, you can see that we can get this ball off. And what's interesting is that even if it doesn't look like it has separation initially, you can pretty much always still throw it with a pass lead down and outside, like away from the defensive back. So like right here, that's not really that great a separation. But in my experience, you can always still throw this. Your receiver will have leverage because it's such a shallow post. Now, he's also going against a pretty good defensive back right here in Marshawn Lattimore. And so if that's just a normal defensive back, then this actually has a pretty good chance of cooking man coverage as well. I have seen that this post route can absolutely cook man coverage in my games. Right here, Marshawn Lattimore is playing us pretty tight. And even with the tight coverage, we were still able to haul in the catch against man coverage.